Do you want to know 101 surprising facts? Get ready to discover 100 fascinating facts about the world with Zarpado. Let's get started with this marathon. Congo Gumi Construction Company, founded in Japan in 578, is the oldest construction company in the world, with a history of over 1,400 years. In 2006, the company was acquired by Takamatsu Corporation, allowing its legacy to continue while being integrated into a larger corporation. This historic construction company in Japan is dedicated to the construction of Buddhist temples and built Japan's first Buddhist temple, the Shitanoji Temple. Aconcagua, located in the Andes mountain range in Argentina, is the highest mountain outside the Himalayas, with an imposing height of 22,831 feet above sea level. Hafthor Julius Björnsson, known for playing the Mountain in the television series Game of Thrones, is one of the strongest men in the world. Originally from Iceland, Björnsson has excelled in the field of weightlifting, earning the title of World's Strongest Man in 2018. The Japanese macaque is notable for its ability to adapt to various environments, including the cold winters of Japan thanks to its fur. In addition, its tail, although relatively short, is extremely flexible and can move independently of the rest of the body, giving it a unique ability to manipulate objects and feed itself deftly. The island of Heart Reef, located in the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, is naturally heart-shaped and is a popular destination for nature and romance lovers. The 100 trillion Zimbabwean dollar banknote, issued in 2008 during the period of hyperinflation in Zimbabwe, boasts the highest face value of any banknote ever issued. This banknote was issued in a context of an extreme economic crisis, where inflation reached 11,200,000% annually, something like prices increasing more than 1,200% per hour. Famous singers Rihanna and Drake had an on and off relationship over the years, which included both friendship and romance. Although they never officially confirmed a courtship, their chemistry in musical collaborations and in real life was evident. Russian peasant Fyodor Vasiliev's wife, Valentina Vasiliev, holds the record for the most children, with a total of 69 children, born between 1725 and 1765. This astonishing record includes 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets. Elliday Island, located in the Vestman Islands south of Iceland, is a place renowned for its single solitary house. The house, built by a hunters association in the 1950s, was designed to serve as an observation point and cabin during hunting expeditions. The fact that the island is uninhabited and difficult to access contributes to its enigmatic charm. The oldest known coin is the Lydian coin, made from a gold and silver alloy called electrum, and dates back to around 600 BC. These early coins originated in the ancient kingdom of Lydia, located in what is now Turkey, and were used to facilitate trade. They typically feature an image of a lion, often with a sun or star, symbolizing power and royalty. The saltwater crocodile is the largest reptile in the world and can reach lengths exceeding 7 meters and weights exceeding 2,200 pounds. It is capable of hunting large prey such as sharks, buffaloes, and even other crocodiles. Unlike other species, the saltwater crocodile can live in marine environments and swim in the open sea. Ricardo Abad, a Spanish athlete, holds the impressive record for the most consecutive marathons run, with a total of 607 marathons in 607 days. This monumental achievement was reached between February 28, 2010 and April 27, 2011, by maintaining a routine of daily marathons for over 20 months. Each marathon, with a distance of 42,195 kilometers, required intensive physical and mental preparation. Red Bull was created in 1987 by Dietrich Mateschitz in Austria, inspired by a Thai energy drink called Krating Ding. Mateschitz adapted the formula and launched it in Europe, where it became a global success. The Spotted Lagoon in Canada is an impressive natural phenomenon where during the summer, the saline lake partially dries up, revealing a series of small pools of various colors that result from the high concentration of minerals such as magnesium sulfate, calcium, and sodium. This spectacle of vibrant colors creates a spotty pattern that looks like a natural mosaic on the dry landscape. It is a sacred place for the local Okanagan tribes. The 2000 romantic comedy, The Mexican, is best known for being the place where couple Julia Roberts and Daniel Motter, a cinematographer, met. Nuts, especially almonds, contain melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. Eating almonds before bed can help improve sleep quality. The Batagayka Gate of Hell, located in Siberia, Russia, is a huge crater known for its dramatic appearance and the continuous activity that keeps it expanding. Its formation began in the 1960s and has been accelerated by the thawing of permafrost, a process that reveals layers of soil and organic remains that have been buried for millennia. Saffron, a spice derived from the dried stigmas of the Crocus sativus flower, is known to be one of the most expensive ingredients in the world. To obtain 1 kilogram of saffron, the stigmas of approximately 50,000 flowers must be harvested. Each flower produces only 3 stigmas, which must be harvested by hand, contributing to its high price. Johannes Gutenberg, the inventor of the modern printing press, made history by publishing the first printed Bible in 1455. Gutenberg's Bible, known as the 42-line Bible for the number of lines per page, was a milestone in the democratization of information and access to religious texts. Mosquito Bay in Vieques, Puerto Rico, is renowned for its extraordinary bioluminescence, a natural phenomenon that turns its waters into a dazzling nighttime spectacle. This phenomenon occurs due to the presence of marine microorganisms called dinoflagellates that, when agitated by the movement of the water, emit a brilliant blue light. The Hemsworth family, originally from Australia, has gained international recognition for its remarkable success in the entertainment industry. All 3 Hemsworth brothers, Chris, Liam, and Luke, are actors who have risen to prominence in Hollywood. Chris Hemsworth is the best-known member of the family, famous for his iconic role as Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Liam Hemsworth, the youngest brother, is widely known for his portrayal of Peeta Mellark in the hit franchise The Hunger Games. And Luke Hemsworth, the oldest brother, although less internationally famous than his younger siblings, has appeared in productions such as Westworld, where he plays Ashley Stubbs. Swaziland, now known as Eswatini, is one of the last countries in the world to maintain an absolute monarchy. Under the rule of King Mswati III, who ascended to the throne in 1986, the monarchy in Eswatini exerts a great deal of influence over all aspects of life in the country. King Mswati III is not only the head of state, but also the head of government, and has the authority to appoint and dismiss ministers and dictate policy without the need for consultation with an elected parliament. Born in France, Alain Ducasse is one of the most renowned and award-winning chefs in the world, having amassed an impressive total of 21 Michelin stars throughout his career, an achievement that makes him the most Michelin-starred chef in history. Ducasse has been honored with Michelin stars for his establishments in France, Monaco, and other international locations. At one of the most well-known, Restaurant Le Maurice Alain Ducasse, the average price for a meal is around 350 euros. The first vaccine was developed by Edward Jenner in 1796 to protect against smallpox, a deadly disease at the time. Brazil is the world's largest producer of coffee, responsible for about a third of the global supply. Its extensive production spans several regions of the country, from the mountains of Minas Gerais to the valleys of São Paulo. Veljko Rogosic, a Croatian swimmer known for his extreme feats in open water, swam an astonishing distance of 140 miles in 2006. His epic journey took place in the Adriatic Sea, starting in the city of Grotto, Italy, and ending in Riccione, Italy. The oldest winery discovered to date is in Armenia and dates back about 6,100 years. This archaeological site, located in the Irene 1 cave, revealed complete facilities for wine production, including grape presses, fermentation vessels, and storage jars. Albanian linguist Ziad Faza claims to speak more than 50 languages, making him one of the world's most prominent polyglots. His repertoire includes widely spoken languages such as English and French, as well as less common tongues such as Georgian and Yiddish. The Pediphrine amoensis frog, native to Papua New Guinea, holds the title of the world's smallest vertebrate, measuring an impressive length of just 0.3 inches. Discovered in 2009, these frogs can be found in the moist, dense forests of Papua New Guinea, where they live primarily on the ground under the layer of leaf litter. Valentina Tereshkova, a Soviet cosmonaut, made history on June 16, 1963, by becoming the first woman to travel into space. Her mission was aboard the Vostok 6 spacecraft, where she orbited the Earth 48 times and performed a number of scientific experiments. Ramri Island, located in Myanmar, is known for a dramatic event during World War II. In 1945, during the Battle of Ramri, many Japanese soldiers attempted to traverse the island's dense mangroves and swamps, which were infested with saltwater crocodiles. Historical reports suggest that the extreme conditions and presence of these giant reptiles led to a high mortality rate among troops attempting to escape. A palindrome is a word or phrase that reads the same from left to right and right to left, such as the word recognize. The tarantula hawk wasp holds the title of the world's most painful wasp, according to entomologist Justin Schmidt's insect pain scale. Its sting is famous for causing intense pain that can last for several hours, though it is not lethal to humans. It is not aggressive, only stinging in self-defense. Elephants typically sleep only about 4 hours a night, a remarkably short sleep pattern compared to other mammals. They also often sleep standing up. The Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race is one of the most challenging and exciting competitions in the world, spanning more than 1,000 miles across the unforgiving wilderness of Alaska. Held annually in March, this dog sled race pits participants against extreme conditions, including sub-zero temperatures, snowstorms, and icy winds. Dolphins use a sort of name to identify each other. Each dolphin has a unique whistle that acts as a signature to communicate and recognize each other. The Codex Leicester, a manuscript by Leonardo da Vinci, is considered the most expensive book ever sold. This valuable document, containing writings and drawings on scientific and technical subjects, was acquired by technology magnate Bill Gates in 1994 for $30.8 million. It offers deep insight into Da Vinci's innovative mind and is currently housed in the Bill Gates Library. The Goliath tarantula is the largest spider in the world in terms of mass and wingspan. Its legs can reach up to 1.18 inches, giving it an impressive overall wingspan. Despite its imposing size, its bite is not fatal to humans, although it can cause intense pain and discomfort. Rhubarb, known for its red or green stems used in various baking recipes, has an interesting feature. It produces its own sugar in the stems through a process of photosynthesis. This sugar is known for its distinctive sour taste. Despite its culinary use, it is important to note that rhubarb leaves contain oxalic acid, which can be toxic if consumed in large quantities. In The Dark Knight, directed by Christopher Nolan, the Brooklyn Bridge plays a crucial role in one of the most memorable scenes in the film. One of the highlights of this series of events is the digitally created destruction of the Brooklyn Bridge. At 64 years old, Diana Nyad achieved a historic feat by becoming the first person to swim from Cuba to Florida without a shark cage. This extraordinary feat spanned approximately 110 miles and lasted over 53 hours, braving harsh weather conditions and a strong sea current. She has released a book called Find a Way for her incredible achievement. The durian, an Asian fruit that generates divided opinions due to its extremely strong smell and unique taste, is a large, spiny fruit that can reach the size of a soccer ball. Its distinctive smell, often described as a mix of rotten onions, turpentine, and garbage, is so potent that it is banned in many public places and transportation in Southeast Asia. The movie Green Lantern is known not only for its superhero plot, but also for being the place where the romantic relationship between Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively was forged, who met during the filming of this movie. Although they were just friends at first, their relationship began to evolve after Reynolds split from his first wife, Scarlett Johansson. Their relationship quickly blossomed, and in 2012, the couple married in a private ceremony in South Carolina. They have since formed a happy family and have several daughters together. Jurumon Kimura of Japan was the longest-lived man in recorded history, living to the age of 116 years and 54 days. His longevity has been the subject of study to better understand the factors that contribute to a long and healthy life. She was the last living person born in 1897. One of the most controversial couples in history was that of Woody Allen, the renowned director, with Soon-Yi Previn, the adopted daughter of his former partner and actress, Mia Farrow. The relationship was highly controversial due to their family ties, and the scandal was intensified by Allen and Farrow's public separation. Despite the controversy, Allen and Previn married in 1997 and have 2 daughters. Another controversial couple was that of the famous singer Eddie Fisher, who was married to actress Debbie Reynolds, a rising movie star famous for her role in Singin' in the Rain and other hits of the time. However, everything was shaken up when Fisher began a relationship with Elizabeth Taylor, who had been a prominent figure in cinema since childhood and had previously been married to film producer Mike Todd until she died tragically in a plane crash in 1958. In an unexpected and much talked about turn, Fisher became Taylor's comforter, and shortly afterward, the couple began a romantic relationship. The name Toyota was derived from the name of the founding family, Toyota. The company changed the name to Toyota in 1936 because the new name was easier to pronounce in Japanese and had a meaning related to good fortune. Cucumbers are composed of around 95% water, making them an excellent moisturizer. Fauja Singh, affectionately known as the Turban Runner, and born in 1911 in India, Singh took up running at the age of 89, having lived a life dedicated to farming and raising his family. Singh quickly proved himself a force to be reckoned with in the running world. In 2011, at the age of 100, he became the first centenarian to complete a marathon. His participation in the 2011 Toronto Marathon, where he finished with a time of 8 hours and 11 minutes, was a testament to his impressive physical and mental ability. The white truffle, and in particular the Alba white truffle, is known for its exclusivity and high price on the gourmet market. These underground fungi, which grow in symbiosis with specific trees such as oaks and hazelnuts, are highly valued for their distinctive aroma and flavor. A notable example of the value of these truffles came in 2014, when a white Alba truffle fetched an astonishing $61,000 at auction. This record-breaking price underscores the demand and appreciation for this delicacy in haute cuisine. In addition to its high price, the white truffle requires a specialized harvesting process where truffle hunters use trained dogs, or in some cases pigs, to locate the truffles underground, as their aroma is detected by these animals before they are unearthed. Tiffany & Company is famous for its distinctive Tiffany blue. This specific color, known as Tiffany blue, was registered as a trademark in 1998. The hue has become a symbol of luxury and elegance. Rolex was the first watch manufacturer to create a waterproof watch, the Oyster, in 1926. To demonstrate its durability, the company placed an oyster on the wrist of swimmer Mercedes Gleitze as she crossed the English Channel in 1927. Maple syrup, a natural confection with a distinctive flavor, is made from the sap of the sugar maple tree. This process, which involves collecting sap and then boiling it into a thick golden liquid, is a tradition that dates back to ancient times. Ryan Gosling and Sandra Bullock, two prominent Hollywood figures, had a brief but notable relationship in the 2000s. Their bond began during the filming of Murder by Numbers, a thriller in which both actors shared leading roles. Although their relationship was relatively low-key, it became a topic of interest to followers of their careers. Despite its name evoking a sense of European origin, the Häagen-Dazs ice cream brand is not a Swedish brand, nor does it have roots in Europe. It was created in the United States by Ruben and Rose Mattis in 1961. The Mattises, a Polish couple, founded the brand with the goal of offering high-quality ice cream in a market that, at the time, did not have many gourmet options. The Glacier Express in Switzerland is an iconic scenic train that offers an unforgettable journey through the majestic Swiss Alps. Known for its leisurely pace, this train allows passengers to enjoy spectacular and diverse views that include towering glaciers, rugged mountains, and picturesque valleys. In China, during the Lunar New Year, it is a common tradition to enjoy dumplings, or jiaozi, especially on New Year's Eve. Dumplings, which are often filled with meat and vegetables, have deep symbolism in Chinese culture. Their shape, similar to ancient gold and silver ingots, is associated with wealth and prosperity. The dog has around 220 million olfactory cells in its nose, compared to approximately 5 million in humans, allowing it to detect odors with incredible accuracy. Sweden holds the world record for the most islands, with approximately 267,570 islands recorded. Before beginning her well-known relationship with Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie was married to actor Johnny Lee Miller. The couple met on the set of Hackers, a film they both starred in, and their on-screen chemistry quickly carried over into their personal lives. Otsiman, a mummy from over 5,000 years ago found in the Alps, has tattoos that are thought to have been used for therapeutic purposes. Spirulina, a blue-green algae that grows in both freshwater and saltwater aquatic environments, has gained recognition for its extraordinary nutritional density. It is especially notable for its complete protein content. It provides all the essential amino acids that the human body needs, making it an excellent source of protein, especially for vegetarians and vegans. The film The Ninth Gate was the setting where Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis met. Depp, who played the protagonist in the thriller directed by Roman Polanski, and Paradis, the French singer and actress, met for the first time during filming. The bond between them quickly transformed into a meaningful relationship. During their long relationship, which lasted 14 years, Depp and Paradis became parents of 2 children. Although the Sahara is often associated with extreme heat, the Lut Desert in Iran holds the record for the highest surface temperatures in the world. In 2005, a temperature of up to 159 degrees Fahrenheit was recorded in the Gandambarian region within the Lut Desert. This is why it is one of the most inhospitable regions on the planet. The Pipeline Masters in Hawaii is one of the most iconic and prestigious surfing events in the world. Held at the legendary Pipeline Break on the north shore of Oahu, the championship has been a benchmark in professional surfing since its inception in 1971. With its impressive waves, the Pipeline Masters is a key stop on the World Surfing Tour. Fugu is a Japanese pufferfish known for its dangerousness due to its extremely potent and deadly neurotoxin, tetrodotoxin. Despite the risk it entails, fugu is considered a delicacy in Japanese cuisine and is highly valued for its unique flavor and texture. Japan is famous for its intense work ethic and demanding work culture, which often translates into long working hours and a strong sense of duty. However, the country also has a rich tradition of festivals. One of the most unique and eye-catching festivals is the Kanamara Matsuri, known as the Phallus Festival, which is renowned for its colorful and extravagant celebrations centered on fertility and sexual health. During the festival, participants parade with large wooden phallus statues, which are adorned and decorated with flowers and ribbons. The Timberline Hotel, located in the mountains of Oregon, became the exterior of the famous Overlook Hotel in the film The Shining, directed by Stanley Kubrick. The Timberline Lodge, with its distinctive chalet-style architecture and location on the slopes of Mount Hood, was selected by Kubrick to represent the exterior of the Overlook Hotel due to its unique appearance and mountainous setting. The longest bicycle race in the world is the Race Across America, an epic endurance competition that covers more than 3,100 miles from coast to coast in the United States. Unlike the Tour de France, which is run in stages, the RAM is a continuous race where participants must complete the course in the shortest time possible. The first reality television show, An American Family, premiered in 1973 in the United States. This pioneering program was created by producer Craig Gilbert and documented the daily life of the Loud family, a middle-class American family, over 12 episodes. Soccer is the sport with the most active players in the world, with more than 270 million people participating in it globally, according to FIFA. The Sac-Actun underground river system, located in the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, is the longest underground river system on the planet, with an impressive length of more than 300 kilometers. This complex and extensive system of caves and underground rivers was discovered in 2007 and has been the subject of continuous exploration and study due to its size and impressive network of galleries. Welwitschia mirabilis is an extraordinary plant endemic to the Namib Desert in Africa. What makes it unique is its morphology. It has only 2 leaves that grow continuously throughout its life, which can exceed 1,000 years, making it one of the longest-lived plants on the planet. The New York City Marathon, held annually since 1970, holds the title of the largest marathon in the world in terms of participation. Each year, this iconic race attracts more than 50,000 runners from around the world and has a 26,218 miles route that runs through the 5 boroughs of New York City. Randy Gardner holds the documented record for the longest time without sleep, having stayed awake for 11 days, or 264 hours, in 1964. This record was set as part of a psychology experiment conducted at San Diego State College in California when Gardner was just 17 years old. Their goal was to study the effects of sleep deprivation on behavior and cognition. Snake Island, located off the coast of Brazil in the Atlantic Ocean, is known to be home to the world's most venomous snake, the Bothrops insularis, also known as the island jararaca. This species of snake has extremely potent venom, capable of causing severe harm or even death if bitten. Due to the danger they pose, Brazilian authorities have banned access to the island to protect both people and snakes. A significant milestone occurred at the first modern Olympic Games in 1900, held in Paris, with women being included in sports competitions for the first time, which was in tennis and golf. Tennis featured figures such as Britain's Charlotte Cooper, who won 2 gold medals in the competition. Zebrafish exhibit unusual sleeping behavior. They can go their entire lives without experiencing deep sleep in the traditional sense, although they do have periods of rest. During these periods, zebrafish reduce their activity in response to stimuli, resembling sleep in other species. Sputnik 1, launched by the Soviet Union in 1957, was the first artificial satellite to orbit the Earth. This historic event marked the beginning of the space age and demonstrated the technological prowess of the Soviets during the Cold War. Sputnik 1 transmitted radio signals that could be picked up by amateur radio operators around the world. The zone of silence, located in the desert of the state of Durango in Mexico, is an enigmatic and fascinating area known for its peculiar lack of radio, and television signals. Radio and television transmissions are often interrupted or blocked in this area, a fact that has led to speculation about possible natural causes or even paranormal phenomena. The iconic character of James Bond, created by author Ian Fleming, has been portrayed by 6 different actors on the big screen since his debut in 1962. Sean Connery was the first to bring the famous British spy to life in Dr. No, followed by actors such as George Lazenby, who played Bond in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and Roger Moore. Timothy Dalton and Pierce Brosnan continued the legacy. And finally, Daniel Craig took up the mantle, offering a more modern and complex take on Bond since Casino Royale in 2006. The Altair 8800, released in 1975, is credited as the first personal computer and catalyzed the founding of Microsoft. Bill Gates and Paul Allen created the first version of the Altair basic operating system specifically for the Altair 8800, allowing them to establish their company and lay the groundwork for its future success. Bouvet Island, located in the South Atlantic Ocean, is one of the most remote islands in the world, more than 994 miles south of the nearest island and approximately 1,615 miles off the coast of South Africa. This uninhabited island is almost entirely covered by glaciers, and its isolated location makes it extremely difficult to access. In 1964, an unusual discovery added to the mystery surrounding Bouvet. An abandoned boat was found on the island with no sign of its occupants. Beluga caviar, sourced from beluga sturgeon, is one of the most luxurious and expensive foods in the world. High demand and limited supply contribute to its high price, which can reach up to $10,000 per kilogram. In addition, beluga sturgeon fishing is restricted in many regions due to overfishing and declining populations, further increasing its exclusivity and value. The sunken village of Curon Venosta, Italy, is famous because in 1950, the ancient village was flooded to create a reservoir known as Lago di Riccia. As the water level rose, the village was submerged, leaving only the church steeple sticking out of the water. This steeple has become an iconic landmark and tourist attraction. What fact surprised you the most? Leave your opinion in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Zarpado content.